right, welcome to the Coach Ali Smith Show, being filmed here at Chick-fil-A Gadsden at 4th Street. We got Coach Smith here with us tonight, and a host of Titans and coaches. This support tonight, Coach. Man, let's talk about that for a minute.
Our guys, one thing about it, I tell them a lot of times you have a love-hate relationship with our guys. When it come down to it, we know that they're going to ride with us and stay with us, stay true with us, and that's what it's about. Titan family.
Oh, yeah. I was sitting here, and as they were just coming in, and I turned around, and one whole side of the restaurant is filled with Titan players and coaches. Yeah. And that's what we envisioned when we started this. Yeah. So next year, going forward, this is what we're going to do with this show. We're going to talk about the game last week. Tough loss to Florence. Traveled up, played in Braley Stadium. The weather was pretty rough. How did the weather affect that game?
It didn't affect us as much. We started in January and February doing things out in the weather, getting up at 6 a.m. workouts, different things like that. Yeah. Those type things right there, we're not going to use any excuses for any football game or anything when we compete. It didn't have any bearing on anything we were doing.
Right. I was talking to our guys, and I was talking about Florence's quarterback, and I said, with it raining up there, I said, I think that's going to be an advantage to you guys as far as slowing him down some.
Yes. The big thing is we didn't he didn't hurt us in the passing game or anything like that, and going in we felt like we just had to tackle well, and we did in the first half. We just didn't finish the game.
Yeah, it was a final score ended up being 24-10, but going off the Twitter feed and what was going on during the game, that score really didn't reflect how close the game really was.
Oh no, it was a ball game up until about the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter, and we just gave up a late score and kind of turned the ball over late, and that was about the outcome.
Yeah. I noticed before halftime, Daniel Sparks kicked the field goal right before halftime. How was the locker room going into halftime? With being tied 3-3, did you guys feel like you had the momentum going into the half?
It's been very positive. It was very positive going in. Our kids, we had been in that situation before. We just hadn't come out after halftime and finished. We got to put a third quarter together. Mm-hmm. We've lost to probably about 3 games in the third quarter this year.
Yeah. Speaking of the third quarter, Jay Isom had a big interception. Talk about how that played and how that all that worked out.
Jakari, Jakari has had a journey with us, up and down journey. He stayed with it. He's worked, and like I said, he's wanted the opportunity to get a chance to compete, and he really did get a chance on Friday night. And he had some luck. He's worked his tail off, and he was blessed with some big plays. We were excited for him. A lot of our coaches were excited for him.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Jakari Embry, seemed like him and Macon have become a 1-2 combo on the offense. They have a big play or two every game. Is that something they've been working on in practice, working extra as far as running routes?
Well, they working, and Jakari, he'll let you know that he's supposed to. Every play is a big play capability for him, and I hope they have a whole bunch of them this Friday night.
That's what we're hoping for. Going into this Friday's game against Huntsville, Huntsville was a team. I've got friends that live in the Huntsville area. They were pretty high on them, saying that they could be a contender in the region this year, and it seems like they've kind of fell off this year in the region. Some teams in the region that's kind of surprised some people this year. What have you seen on film about Huntsville? What's the kind of your game plan?
Our region is a tough region. A lot of people, that region down in the Birmingham area is a good one, but ours is a pretty tough one as well. You got to come every week to play, and Huntsville is not going to be an easy ball game. They got some good players. They got a good D front. They got some real big receivers and throw real good timing routes and run precise routes and stuff. But our kids, I think they'll be up for the challenge. Our kids are not quitting. They're steadfast in what they need to do.
All right, Coach. We appreciate it, and remember, we're going to be here at Chick-fil-A every Wednesday for the Coach Ali Smith Show. I think we got 3 or 4 more shows left. So come out, support the Titans from 5 to 7 every Wednesday.